Hi, everybody. I'm Aaron Klein, CEO at Riskalyze. Welcome to the September 2022 edition of the Fintech5, a collaboration with our friends at wealthmanagement.com. Want to stay up to date on all the biggest headlines in fintech? We've got you covered. Here are the top 5 stories you need to know. Our first story brings back memories of that old Julia Roberts film, Runaway Bride. It felt like Wealthfront and UBS were halfway through the vows, and we're not quite sure who started running first. But lo and behold, both parties issued a dignified statement that they had mutually decided to part ways before they even got married. UBS had been set to turn Wealthfront into the digital client acquisition engine for their human advice business. And getting that deal done and priced at the top of the market for $1.4 billion was an absolute coup for Wealthfront. The strange thing is that acquisition deals are normally binding, so just because UBS might have felt that they overpaid, it would normally take something far worse than that to give them the leverage to get out of the deal. There's definitely more to this breakup than meets the eye. Ultimately, UBS is a behemoth and will be just fine. We wish the team at Wealthfront well as they try to find a different human advice acquirer. Susan McKenna is an interim CEO no more. The former EMoney head of marketing, who has been its acting CEO since March when Ed O'Brien departed for Fidelity, is now officially the newest chief executive officer for the powerhouse planning provider. In recent years, EMoney has been vastly expanding beyond just financial planning tools for advisors, though, with its wellness app Incentive, just one example of how it's taking a more consumer-oriented turn. Susan is leading EMoney into some exciting and uncharted waters, and we can't wait to support their journey ahead. Congratulations, Susan. In more personnel moves, Carl Richards, most affectionately known by many as the New York Times napkin sketch guy, has joined Elements as its chief evangelist. Elements has made quite the splash in the wealth tech scene and bills itself as financial monitoring software rather than financial planning. It's a unique and unprecedented pairing. It's not often that a startup this early on in their journey is able to snag one of the most recognizable voices in the financial planning industry. I have no doubt that Carl's star power will bring advisors to the Elements platform, and paired with the interesting technology, this seems like a terrific match. Next up, our friends at Orion have announced some massive changes to their organizational structure and the way that the company's units will be run. The first step is that CEO and founder Eric Clark will hand over the day-to-day management of Orion's technology business to Brian McLaughlin. Brian is, of course, the founder of Redtail, which is Orion's most recent and most notable acquisition, and now Brian is president of Orion Wealth Tech. Ryan Beach takes over the entire Tampa operation as president of Orion Wealth Management, and Kurt Brown will serve as president of Orion's OCIO. I'll be hosting Eric Clark and Brian McLaughlin on stage at the Fearless Investing Summit in just a few weeks for a fireside chat on how their deal came together, and I just can't wait. And in our final story, Charles Schwab has joined forces with the CFP board to offer scholarships to increase diversity within the industry. As many as 16 scholarships will be awarded at up to $10,000 per award for students working towards an undergrad CFP board registered program. The awards will offer $5,000 for students looking to complete certificate level programs as well. As has been noted many times, the industry is still underrepresented when it comes to what American society looks like as a whole. As of 2021, only 1.8% of CFP professionals are Black, 2.7% are Hispanic, and 23% are women. And if we want to connect more people to advisors, we need more advisors that can connect and serve a diverse range of client needs. We've got a long way to go, but here's hoping that this initiative and others like it will continue to make a positive impact in the financial advice profession. Well, there you have it. Those are the 5 big stories in advisor fintech right now. Checking again next month on wealthmanagement.com to stay up to date with all the news you need to know. I'm Aaron Klein, and we'll see you next time.